Hi everyone, Graham here. A few minutes late, I apologise. With the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We are a cloud nation, we're an emerging nation, but we've been around about 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy to improve our treasury, and that will improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all our citizens. All our citizens hold our currency. We give all our citizens some of our currency every month, depending on their activities within the community. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. All you do is come along and register, prove you're a real person, and that's it. We're also a non-separatist organisation, which means we don't separate people into groups based on what they look like, where they come from, what language they have, how much money they've got or not got, what gender they are, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that in a moment. But before that affirmation, we have a little prayer that helps us find what everybody deep down inside truly seeks, and that is eternal bliss, happiness. Something that you can't buy. There's a lot of people with a lot of money still searching for something. They don't know what it is, and so they don't know how to get it. And it is that never-ending bliss, that joy that you get within, that can't be thwarted, and you can only get that through loving service to other people. The great thing about being of loving service to other people is it attracts into your life everything else that you need in life, especially things that are intangible, like relationships. They all come into your life and are better and attracted through that, but also anything else that you want and need in life. So that's what our little prayer is about, and we're going to get started with that in a second. But first of all, let me welcome you, whether you're watching the recording or whether you're here on the live. It's lovely when we have people here on the live. We can interact with them, and we can answer any questions that they have. They can put questions into the comments, but it's also nice that they can put in their name and where they come from in the comment section, so people can see that we are a truly global community. And I see we've got quite a few people in already, probably because I'm late, but we've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England, Peter from the Cameroon in Africa, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Don from Vancouver Island, British Columbia in Canada, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, Derek from Wado City, Nigeria, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Eric from Quebec in Canada, Gatineau, Carl from New Zealand. So we've got a few people in already, and I'm sure there'll be a few more turning up in the near future. But let's get started right away, because I'm a bit late, with that prayer and affirmation, and then we'll get on to the updates, what's been happening today, and where we're going. And of course, we're going to give a bit more money away today as well. Okay? Dear Heavenly Father, we're so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind and soul of thy world. Okay. We got Norman in from Doncaster, England, and we got Iona in from the Cook Islands again. Lovely to see these people. Lovely to have regulars here. Lovely when we get new people in as well. Okay. Right. Today, Vishal's not been here, but I've been going through his work and it's really, really good. But there are a couple of things that still need doing. But I think you're going to love it when you get the Easy Team Builder launched. It'll show your matrix in it'll have you at the top. Well, there'll be two ways. One will be just showing your levels, and you can get everybody that's on your level 1 and level 2 and level 3 listed. And there's a search feature in that. So if you know somebody's on level 2 and you want to find them, you'll be able to find them. Now, we do need a little bit of change in the way that is presented, so that you can then dig deep, go up or down from those people. You can check and see that they have got the people that they should have underneath them and this sort of thing. But you can do that also from the tree view, and that is split just into, well, on your first level, you see 12 people. That's the maximum, 12. You might only see 2 or 3, you know, but you can see up to 12, which is the maximum. And when you click on them, it brings up their first level. And when you click on somebody in their first level, it brings up that one's first level. And when you click back on the person at the top, it takes you back up. So you can track it all through there. And that is a really good feature. It works really, really well. Vishal's done an amazing job with that. And I'm really, really pleased with what he's produced. Now, initially, his placements weren't all correct, but I've been going through and I think the placements are now spot on. I still have a little bit of checking to do. It's quite complicated, but so far so good. Now, when he comes back, I don't think it'll take long to make the little changes that I've asked for. And then it's launch time, folks. It's launch time. There are 1 or 2 other things I've got to check. I've got to check that the benefits are all allocated correctly, that you can add people into your downline builder, and also all sorts of little bits and pieces, that you get the right bonuses that we've offered you and everything else. Now, it is important that we get it launched before the end of this year. He's back on the 28th, I think. So it gives us 3 days to get it launched, and I think we can do it. And the reason it's important is because from the 1st of the next month, you get 100% Power of One bonus. Now, it's up to you to maintain it by making sure you refer 1 person every month from there onwards. But that 100% matching bonus is not matching bonus, Power of One bonus is really, really important. It'll benefit you in all our plans, most all our plans anyway, and in many, many ways. And you really want to do everything you can to maintain that. But that's going to kick in on the 1st of the month after the month we launch. So we want to be launching in December so that you get it, boom, 1st of January, you're there, 100% Power of One bonus. And then it's up to you to maintain it, keep it. It's even worth paying somebody in to a plan, whichever plan you choose, you know, $5 plan, Poverty Crusher, 777 plan. You can pay them in and maintain your bonus that way if you're struggling. But you shouldn't need to. We've got so much on offer that you should be able to find people that'll jump at it once they understand what's going on. So I am, having been through it, and as I say, it is complicated. I've still got some checking to do, but I am confident that we will get it launched before the end of the month, and therefore you'll get your Power of One bonus on the beginning of January, 1st of January, New Year. Okay. Devyani has the Full Miracles team have been having problems, and we've been spending a lot of time also with them getting the API working. We finally got it done, where they can. They had trouble linking it up for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm not a technical person, so I'm just looking for her report now. Yeah, well, that's it basically. It's taken a lot of time, but we've got that API in place. They can now link in and do what they need to do from the registration point of view and everything else that is needed, so that when we go live, all our existing members will be able to just go and play games if they wish. You can play free. And you can bring people in. They have to register as a member of We Share Abundance, which is free anyway, and it'll get them benefits, won't it? But they can then play the games free, or they can, if they choose, play for money. It's only $2, and if you beat, well, if you grouped in groups of 10, and it's just the 10 people that are playing the time that you're there. You know, you might be the first person that ever plays, and then the next 9 that come in are all part of that group, and the highest score in that group is the winner. And if you win, how many times? I think it's 7 times on the trot. You win, you pocket over $40,000. I think it's around about $40,000 anyway. You win so much each time, but obviously the final time is the big one when you win the most money. So it's going to be exciting for a lot of people as well. It's taken us a long time to get where we are with it, but it is now moving forward, and I think we're probably looking. I mean, they initially said 3 months, but I think we're probably looking at maybe 3 months from now, or a little bit less. I think we can probably be launching it in maybe March the 1st, something like that. We may do it a bit quicker. It may take a little bit longer, but we are now getting things moving along, and it's doing well. Today I paid out the people that were the winners from the random selection. Anyway, they were randomly selected for withdrawals. It takes a little bit more, well, it takes a lot more time now, because we're also making sure that they are not going to be one-hit wonders, so to speak. We're going to make sure that they have the opportunity to generate recurring income, and so we're putting them into different plans depending on what they're already in or what they're not in, and it takes a little bit longer, quite a lot longer, but it will be worth it. And of course it benefits the sponsor. You know, if you're the sponsor of somebody that wins, and you're in the plans and they're not in them, and then they get upgraded into those plans, boom, you've got an extra commission as well as your matching bonus on their winning. So it's really advantageous, and it'll help the whole community grow and grow better. And as I say, it takes quite a bit of time. So what I decided to do, we were looking at doing 7 Active Elite random allocations a month, and we were going not a month, a week, sorry, and we were going to do them on one day. But I've decided 7 takes me a lot of time out of a day. At some stage we'll get it programmed so it's a lot easier, but at the moment it's manual and it takes a long time. So instead of doing 7 in one day, what I decided was we'll do some every day. And so we're going to do 2 a day to start with and see how we go on with that for 6 days, which is 12 people instead of 7. So it's a few more people. The other day, which was Friday, we will be doing the ShareHope allocations. And we've got 3 of those that we're going to do today, random allocations. And so they are going to be the 7th day. So every day we'll be giving away free money. Every day there'll be people getting withdrawals, and I think that is going to make every day a little bit more exciting for everybody, especially me. I mean, I love to see people getting the withdrawals. I know a lot of people don't think I do, but I do. I probably get more out of it than anybody. Okay. So that will be the process. So tomorrow we'll be doing 2 people. Sunday we'll be doing 2 as well as the raffle draw. Monday we'll be doing 2. Tuesday we'll be doing 2. Wednesday we'll be doing 2. Thursday we'll be doing 2. Friday we'll be doing 3 from ShareHope, and so on. And then if it all works well, and if we have sufficient growth and sufficient liquidity, we can then step it up and get up to 3 every day, and so on. So that's the plan for that. Today I've also been working on the 777 plan. I think I've got it more or less sorted. It is difficult to explain, and so I've been looking at ways that I can perhaps do it, and I think I've got it. It's still going to be a little bit complicated, but we'll have the spreadsheet available to download so people can go through it in their own time. And I think most people might take a little bit of time to fully understand, but I think most people will be able to understand it from the way that it will be presented now. It has been a bit of a headache just trying to get it all sorted out. So I'm optimistic once again that this weekend I'll get that finished and we'll get that out and done. Also today we paid out some more people from the Nest Egg one. I think we've done about 13% of them now. I don't know how long we've been at it, but it's probably taking longer than I anticipated initially. If we've been at it for 2 weeks, I don't know when we started doing them. Maybe we've been at it for a couple of weeks. If we've done 13%, what's that? We need about 8 times that. It'd be nearly 3 months before we get this one finished. So I'm hoping, once again, it's down to liquidity as well as time. Liquidity is the main thing for it. But if we have sufficient liquidity, I'm hoping we can move it along a bit quicker, get a few more people paid out. But we are paying people, and I know that some people will be getting paid and they won't know that they've got the money because they don't log in. When they do, they don't read the messages, they just cancel them or ignore them altogether, and they don't open the emails. Oh, it's We Share Abundance again. Oh, I can't be bothered. Well, they need to start bothering, because some people, I mean, there's one guy got over $1,000 repayment today, and I think there'll be more that have got quite large amounts coming to them as we go through. But an awful lot of people with hundreds of dollars. I think we must have set a minimum of $105 in that first nest egg issue, because that is the minimum that anybody is getting a withdrawal of. So you know that everybody that gets a withdrawal from that August 2020 nest egg, it's $100 or more, and it could be 100, could be 200, could be 300. There's lots of people that had multiples. A lot of people, of course, with just 100, but we've been going through them, and we have paid out quite a lot of withdrawals already, a lot more to come. But as I say, it is based on having the liquidity. It's no good giving people the withdrawals if we can't make sure that they can cash in the tokens at the right price. So that is the major concern. But we're on it. We're working on it, and we're working to get it all done. There are several issues of nest eggs. So once we've got through the first one, we'll be on to the second one, which I think was December of 2020. And I think that's quite a big one. There seems to be a lot of people in that list. I've only had a brief look at it. But I don't think it'll be as complicated to do as the first one, because the first one we had some people that have already been repaid. We had a different way of doing things then, and it's a little bit more complicated to check up and look up exactly what happened. But we're getting there. We're getting there. So everybody just has to do what they've been doing, be patient, but do a little bit more than they've been doing. Most people have just been, well, no, not most people. We've had a large number of people that have just been complaining, and that doesn't benefit anybody. It doesn't benefit them, and it certainly doesn't benefit the community as a whole, because it gets bad images out there. And we've got people now that are trying to post stuff on traffic exchanges and things, and they're getting told they can't because it's We Share Abundance. We've had complaints about it, and in time all that will go away. But the longer or the more that people bitch and moan instead of getting stuck in and helping out, the longer it's going to take. So these people are only shooting themselves in the foot, but unfortunately they're shooting everybody else in the foot as well. I know it's a minority, but they are the noisy minority. Many of the people that are regulars on here are happy and understand what's going on, but they don't voice it in the same way that those that are unhappy do. Okay, let's have a look. We've got a few more people in. Who were we up to? We had Iona in from the Cook Islands, I know. We got Deborah saying amen. We'd said hi to Maureen from London in England. We've got David from South Africa, Richard from Devon in England, Nankiep from Nigeria, Jay from California, USA. Deborah saying, this is awesome news. Somebody wins every day. Yeah, we'll have at least 2 people every day getting withdrawals and getting into more plans as well. Nankiep said, Beyond Infinity. Oh, let me put my glasses on so I can read it properly. I take them off because it shines. It's nice to see me in the eye, look me in the eye, because the eyes are the window of the soul, and I've got nothing to hide. I want you to see that it's all honest, okay? But here we go. Beyond Infinity, are we to accept going into GTC? That's your choice, Nankiep. I can't make decisions for you. I would certainly recommend it. All they're doing really is they're moving from one website and one company to another with exactly the same information. Why are they doing it? Because the guy that was heading the operation had a bad track record, and eventually it caught up with him, and I think he's involved in some being prosecuted for some stuff, not connected to Beyond Infinity, I don't think, but they just want to clean their image up. So I can't see any problem in accepting them, but it's your decision. Nobody can make decisions for you. So don't ask me if you're going to accept. We, as a community with our accounts, yeah, we've already accepted. So it's up to you what you do. We got David in from, I should know, David's from South Africa, I think. I must say you guys are doing a great job. I can tell it's not easy, but you're pushing indeed. I'm sure, speaking for everyone, if I say we appreciate the work you're doing. Thank you. It's not me mainly, it's lots of other people doing the work. I just relay the information to you. There are some things that I have to do because other people don't have access to it at the moment. That will change in the future, but at the moment there's some things that, you know, there's only myself that has access to that information that we need. Okay, we got Kingsley in from Manchester in England. When is the withdrawal days in Beyond Infinity Club? Thursday. So you missed it if you were hoping to withdraw this week. It's on a Thursday. I think it's based on GMT as well. So it's from midnight, or I never know what you call it actually. Midnight Thursday morning to midnight Thursday night. Anyway, that's when it is GMT. So if you missed it this week, you've missed it. You'll have to wait till next week. Okay. You can get all that information on the Beyond Infinity Telegram group. They are going to set up a group with a new name again for people that are in the new company, which is the same as the old company, except a different name, and they're tidying it all up with making sure the terms and conditions are legal and everything else. But essentially, it's the same with a different name. And who else have we got? We got somebody else in here. Rachel Obra Mendoza. Hi there. Not sure where you're from, but welcome to you. Lovely to have you. It's lovely to have everybody here, whether you're members or somebody just visiting to see whether it's something that you're interested in or not. You're all very welcome, and you're all entitled to ask any questions you want, and we'll answer them as fully as we can here while we are here. Oh, numbers. I've got numbers for you. I think I took them out. We're going to do this with the magnifying glass. It's a lot better on my big eye. Okay. Last 24 hours, we had an increase of 53 in the 777 plan to 31,004. An increase of 33 in our registered members. That's better than we've been having, to 50,835. It's still not great, but it's a lot better than a lot of previous days. We've got an increase of 41 in our active members to 3,041. An increase of 8 in the ShareHope Pro membership to 478. And no change in Multiply Visa in anything. We did log in and we got 78 cents, but it's still in the same dollar amount. So no significant change in Multiply Visa in the last 24 hours. Okay. Have we got any more questions? Because we're going to do that draw for the share hope. We're going to pick 3 people out of there. I think I've got it prepared. Let me have a look. Where is it? This is it. Okay, yeah. I've got the spreadsheet prepared. I'm going to make it bigger type so that you'll be able to see it better. That'll be better. And then have I got random.org? I don't think I have. Oh yeah, well, I have, but it's left from yesterday. But it'll be 2 to, well, we can do that in a minute. Okay, so let me go back to the spreadsheet, and then we can do a screen share. Okay, so we've got the right let me change the format here, make sure we've got the column width better. There we go. Okay, so we're going to pick 3 people who are going to get a withdrawal of 200. Now the Share Hope plan, this is only for people that are pro members of the Share Hope plan as well as being active elites. The maximum this Share Hope plan can ever cost you out of pocket is $130, provided you don't drop out at any time. So as long as you continue your subscription for a year, which would cost you $130 if you never ever made any commission, which is unlikely at the end of a year, but that's the maximum it could cost you, because once you paid $130, if you're not making enough to cover that weekly cost of $2.50, we're going to make it up for you so that it never costs you any more out of your pocket. And then gradually, as you start getting into profit, of course, you'll be pulling back whatever you have spent over the previous period. It's unlikely that most people will ever spend $130, but that is the most. So if you get one of these withdrawals of $200, you're $70 in profit anyway. So so there you go. It would be wise, if you've only perhaps paid it month by month, it would be wise to just put it in there, make sure that you've got it all covered for the 12-month period. It's $130. Put it in your deposit account. It doesn't matter if you're breaking even before that. It'll still be there paying for you, and you'll be able to withdraw all your commissions, no problem. Okay. What we've got is that $200 we're going to pay to 3 people. That's the Share Hope value. That's just for me, because I have to take the Share Hope tokens out of the crypto wallet, your Share Hope trust fund, and then put the cash, the $200, into your available cash wallet. And these are the members. Now I've taken out the test accounts, Rosa and Rosita, and I've taken out the admin account for Amy. So they will not be involved. And if we go down, it's gone too far. What's happened here? Where are we? We'll find out how many we've got. There are some people that are in, but they're not active elites at this moment in time. So they're not in the list. But we've got 395 that are 394 actually, because it starts at number 2. It goes up to 395. Oh, I've got it up there. I thought I'd done something with it. There it is, 395. Anyway, you've seen it yourself now. So it starts at 2, goes to 395. So we're going to pick 3 numbers out of between 2 and 395 randomly using random.org. So the next thing to do is go to random.org and do a screen share so that you can see that. Here we go. And that's 22395. So what random.org will do is when we click on generate, it'll select a number. The lowest number it'll select is 2, the highest is 395. Anywhere in between as well is possible. We're going to pick 3 numbers out randomly from this website, random.org. When we click generate, it'll pick them out. So here we go. Let's pick out the 3 numbers, the lucky winners this week, because this is a weekly one. Okay, the first number is 74. I'm going to put that in the spreadsheet, and then we click again, boom, and the next one is 104. We're going to put that in the spreadsheet. And one more to go. And that is 110, I think, isn't it? Yeah, 110. Okay, so that's that bit done. We're going to go back to the spreadsheet in a second. Here we go. So if I've got those numbers wrong, let me know. But I think I've got them right. We're going to do a screen share now back on the spreadsheet. Okay, so there they are, 74, 104, and 110. So we're going to be looking for them down these numbers down here. So the first one is 74. Here we go. We go back up here and we paste that in there. And there we go. We've got the sponsor in there as well. So we've got Nitu 108 is the first winner, and the sponsor is Lakshmi Narayan. Now the sponsor has to also be in this list. If not, he misses out, he don't get paid. So there we go. Next one is 104. We're looking for 104. 104 is here. We copy that and we paste that in here. And Kiwi Online is the sponsor. I think he's here. I'm not sure what he is today, actually. But we'll have a look anyway in a minute. I don't know who this person is offhand. In fact, I don't know who any of these, but I know who that is. Okay, and the next one is 110. 110. So here we go, 110. Oh, we got Maya won again. Maya's introduced a lot of people though, so she deserves to win a few times, doesn't she? That's the thing. The more people you introduce, the more you're going to gain from not only the commissions, but also from these random withdrawals and everything else. So there we are. Those are our people for today. And they are going to get $200 each. And I know Maya's in. I think I'm pretty sure he will. I don't know about that, but I'll check them later. But those are the winners. Thank you very much. We'll be posting those in the We Share Abundance publicly Facebook group, and I'll be getting them paid probably tomorrow now. And here we go. So there you go. Well done to everybody. And just having a look. Richard, he is here. Kiwi Online, Carl, there. So he's in. So he's got a couple of $100 coming to him as a sponsor, even though he wasn't selected personally. So well done. Congratulations to everybody. And that's it for today. What day is it? Friday, of course. So we will not be doing much on development tomorrow, but hopefully I'll get quite a bit done and have something to show you tomorrow on that 777. I'm hoping. So there we go. God bless you all. I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. We'll find 2 active elite members from tomorrow, and we'll give them some money as well. So every day is a free cash day in We Share Abundance. And I think that makes it a bit more exciting every day, doesn't it? So that's great. From all of you that have been here, thank you. I love you all. I love you whether you're here or whether you're not, whether you watch the replay or whether you don't watch them at all. I love you even if you don't log in. So let's share some love, share some abundance, be of loving service to others, and you will find that there will be more and more joy spread from within our community, rippling out throughout the world, and the world needs it at the moment. So God bless you all. Just a minute, what have we got here? Oh, it's okay. It's only somebody trying to sell us something from Twitch. Okay, we don't want to buy anything, thanks. But you're welcome to be here and join us in our live events. And maybe you'll find something that'll be interesting to you. All you got to do is sign up free, and you can work your way up to, without putting your hand in your pocket, without referring anybody, without selling anything, to be a part of our free cash distributions every day. God bless you all. I'll see you all tomorrow. And of course, I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.